Yeah, I wanted to, take this opportunity to explain how you can turn your scrap into green onions or you preparing it for planting. The first and foremost thing you do is you're gonna take a whole onions, okay? You're gonna get this, take off the end of it, this end of it, you take it off. But you see the the most important thing for this process is scraping off the bottom. Take off the old side, create a new side. As you scrape it off like this, it will help it to begin to root within 24 hours. In fact, in minutes, when you do it this way, this is the best way to get to it. So now you're going to cut off the end of it. Cut off the end of it. Okay? So you can use that one for your kitchen. Use this for your kitchen. But now you're going to use this one. You use this for your, planting. This particular one now. As you can see, the middle is already coming out. It's already sprouting right there. Okay? So when you do this, the next step is, to me, the way I do is, take a whole barrel like this. I cut it off. Cut off the end of it. Okay, cut off the end of it. See how I cut off the end of it like this? I cut it off like this. And then I'm going to put water. I put a little water, just a little water, okay, to cover the bottom. You don't have to submerge this scrap into the whole water. If you submerge it, it will begin to rot. So you put a little water that will just touch the bottom, this area that you have cut clean, the area that you have cut clean, this particular area that you have cut clean. See this area you cut clean? So you take it, this particular area like this, you put it inside this water here, okay? You take it and put it inside the water. Take the tip of it, and you put it inside the water like that, okay? This is it. So you can see that the water is touching the tip of it, the tip of the onions, the head of the onions, the tip of it like this. Water is touching it, and it will start rooting within 6 to 12 hours. So by the next day, you can see roots coming out. If you don't do it this way, it will take forever, and sometimes you will rot. Okay, so this is the ones that I have already done. This is the one that I have already done. Okay, I did it. This one is yesterday. As you can see, it's already coming out with root there. I did this one the other day. The other day, as you can see the root is coming out. And this was yesterday, last night. Look at it, the root is coming out. So if you scrape off the end of it, it will make it to start rooting fast. This was last night. And then this one is this morning, okay? And then this was yesterday. See that? It's rooting. It makes it to root fast. So you can use this one for your kitchen. Okay? Now, look at these ones, as you can see. See how they are rooting? They're just into the water there. This is just regular water, but you can begin to add, you can add some Epsom salt or maybe some kelp or some, Miracle Grow in the water, and it will continue to grow. Whatever you want to, if you want to produce green onions, you continue to leave them in the water. You get every time you're going to harvest. So this one, as you can see the roots here, okay, these are not even 1 week old. These ones, you see that? These are a few days old. Look at the roots. Yeah, this is wonderful. As you see that, the roots, they are growing green onions. If you want to transfer it into the soil like this, you can do that. If you want to transfer it into the soil, like this, you can do this. Okay, you see that? If you want to transfer into the soil, this is already developing into onions. If you want to, if this is what you want to develop it to onions, you put this is in the room, just close to the window. They love sun. You can also grow it under this light here. You see this light, you can grow it under the light. This light goes directly to them. They are really, having, these ones have been under this light. See these ones here? They have all been under the light. This light here. Yeah, all these ones, they have always all been under the light. But this is, I gave this one directly to the sun, to the window. Yeah, so you can transfer them in a container. You can transfer them in a container like this. In a container like this. Or you can leave them. You can harvest this. This one is due for harvest. See? And these are only, like, this is just like, like 10 days old. This is 10 days old. So if you want green onion, this is green onions, you can use it and cook. This is green onion, you can use it and cook. So if you want to produce green onion, this is the way. This is fast. You see that? As you can see, they are growing in the water. And you can put some SM salt in it. A little bit of SM salt, SM salt can really, make plants to grow very well. Yeah, so if you want to leave it like this to make, continue to have green onions, you can harvest this. I'm telling you, you can have a lot of onions from this. You can use this for cooking, frying and everything, and also your salad. And so this one now, when they have, their roots have touched the end of this barrel, I will remove it and transfer it to a bigger container. I can transfer it into, this particular container. This is the container of the barrel. But if you want to make it bigger, you can use a bigger container. So as it gets bigger, you transfer it to a bigger container. That's what it is. So this one here, I'm just going to, I will transfer it like, as you can see the root is coming out. I can transfer it into a regular barrel now. All I need to do, take off the tip. Okay, I'm going to let it reach to the bottom. Then I transfer it to a bigger container. You see what I mean? So this is in days. In days. Yeah. You can do this round the year. You can do it round the year. Do it round the year in days. In days. Yeah, this one here, by tomorrow, the roots will be out, completely out. And by tomorrow, this one I did it now. By tomorrow, the roots will be coming out. You can see the roots. And so if you want to transfer it to a regular soil, you do so. If you don't want to transfer it to a regular soil, you continue producing your green onions. You can harvest this if you want to. Yeah, but if you want it to grow into onion bulb, you can leave it. As you can see, it's coming up. The bulb is coming up. See that? See, these are all the bulb. See that bulb there? So this is like a month old. You transfer it into the soil, or you can leave it in a water container and making it out of just using it for your green onions. Green onions is as nutritious as you can imagine. Okay, this is just a way of explaining how you can take your scrap and prepare them for regular onion planting, or you can use it for your regular onion, green onions for cooking. Use it for frying, use it for stir frying or salad or any. This is just as good as regular onions. Okay, so these are few days old. When they are root, you see, as you can see, this is getting green onion there. The leaves are coming up. The roots are also coming up because it was scraped. The back of it was scraped. If you don't scrape the back of it, it will take forever. And sometimes it will rot. It will not make it, it will rot. Another thing is don't submerge it completely into the water. Don't do it. Just put the tip of it into the tip into the water. If you submerge it, it will rot. It will rot. All right, this is how to prepare your scraps for regular onions.